down. He's looking to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
To the air, it's Jordan. He's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Alabama quickly back to the line. On the move. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be a...
And it's picked off. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the side.
What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the offense on first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Quick completion to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gator! And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Might well quit my G. This shit over with. I know if you don't score on this drive, you finna quit.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
Really, I don't need you to quit because I don't need to get in the full game, full point. You leveling up anyway. I would like you to play the whole game.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Ooh.
Connection to the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. And he
That's
ran
nice.
away from the
That's
defense
nice.
to take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
And the defense lets the big tight end get
It's still over with, though,
and
man. You
can
can't
see it.
stop me.
When he saw his tight
You ain't gonna get. That was a fluke right there. You ain't getting another one. You know you're not getting another bomb.
He does it. Big play for this offense.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
So it's almost a pit for real.
They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything
Really
went
hard.
They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
Oh my gosh.
Intercepted.
You did confuse some confusion. You got
And
it.
he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
That's
There
nice.
is nothing better than being
My boy say he trying to fight
seeing
back.
the ball in the end
I
zone.
like that.
Your eyes
Now I
are
gotta
big as
sit up.
saucers. Go,
I wasn't
jump
even
on
sitting
that
up.
ball, be secure, get you a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Boy said no easy game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan.
Fuck.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28.
I'm finna carve you.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
It happened to me.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Running back searching for a hole. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off to the races to the right. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way.
I told you I had to sit up.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got...
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I bet you different.
Scanning the field, it's Jordan. A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the...
Damn. I'm trying to force it, trying to...
We've just seen in this game, the ball was just
all
away
good.
from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd big throw in this game.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh,
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Fires to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. He lets it fly. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Are we sure that he knows what color jersey his receivers are wearing? Threw a pick on the last drive and almost threw another one.
Just temporarily confused.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there. And they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
That's crazy.
Inside the 10. Touchdown time. What a catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more.
That's
of that
crazy.
In the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before that.